Whew. What is going on, YouTube? Chris here, ironcoregyms.com. Make sure if you haven't already, make sure you go out, hit that subscribe button, like, do all that crazy cool stuff here what kids do nowadays. It is in the mid 90s here, high 90s, so it is a little toasty out today, but going for a walk. All right, got to make sure you're well hydrated. Make sure you guys are drinking enough water during the day. You can go out and do these things. Same thing in the wintertime. If it's cold out, wear a jacket. That's simple. It's good to go outside and just get your mind cleared, go for a walk, just take everything in. You know, when you're done, you have a sense of accomplishment there for the day. Going to talk about some training here. So, growing up, powerlifting training was my life. We did a Westside Barbell conjugate system style training. I did Monday we would do our squat. Wednesday would be our speed bench day. Thursday would be our squat dynamic day. And then Saturday would be our heavy bench day. And love that stuff. But as I'm getting older now, aches and pains in the knees and the hips. And the biggest thing I like to do is bench. So having shoulder issues from putting bars on my back and lower back issues over the years. So instead of just quitting altogether like everybody else would when things get tough, is we improvise. So I'm running a power building cycle right now. What I'm doing with that is my powerlifting bench is on Saturday mornings. So not looking to bench a million pounds like I used to, just trying to feel good again. During the week, bodybuilding all week. All right. Speed work used to kill my elbows. 9 sets of 3, half mini bands, 30 to 40% band tension, and just quick and explosive movements. Freaking elbows are shot. I would get tennis elbow. I'd get golfer's elbow. The joints would be hurting. I tried going off of a day where that was like my recovery day. So then we're at a point where we're doing the bamboo bar, setting that up on there, loading that up there for stability. And then it gets to a point where just body wasn't able to handle that stuff. So just started putting elbow sleeves on. And a big saver of these over the years is Larry Wheels' elbow wraps. And what those are is you have your regular elbow sleeves on, and then you put these straps. It's like a wrist strap over that, and it kind of restricts a little blood flow in that area there. But let me tell you what, it takes the pain away. So I did that for a while too. I just got to a point where just going to lift anymore I felt like I was going to play a football game. Put my knee pads on, hip pads, elbow pads, shoulder pads, helmet. And I'm like, something's got to be wrong here. Louis Simmons always preached, 300 tricep pushdowns with a band every day. Tried doing that for a while. Like I said, elbows just were not feeling good. So I was like, well, at the end of the day, I want to feel good. So what I'm doing now during the week is, like I said, all bodybuilding stuff. But obviously my main focus is to put some weight on, get stronger, just feel good. And, at the end of the day, we don't feel good. We don't look good. Confidence is down. Things become harder in life. Our jobs outside in the real world. Guys married, have kids. Yeah, I know kids look up to your parents. They see your parents overweight. So they think that's the cool thing to do. And at the end of the day, it's really not. It's what you make most out of it. So I always say, get the work in no matter what you can do. I really started focusing on my diet, breakfast-wise last week, just trying to get better. All these years, how many nutrition programs, how many coaches I've had. I can hear my wife in my ear all the time. And I'm just like, I'm above all this. I can handle this myself. Get your blood work checked. You got all these issues going on. Aches and pains, knees, elbows. And everybody's telling you the same thing. What are you eating? What are you drinking? So, did a deep dive. Gonna get back on track now. Got to put myself out there and know that it can be done so I can start feeling good again. As we get older, that's when we really start noticing these things here, which kind of sucks. Where I wish they'd happen a little bit earlier in life. So it kind of holds you accountable for that stuff, which is tough. But at the end of the day, it's like we only get so many opportunities, so many shots in a day to make the most out of it. So it's like going out for a walk here. I don't go for walks at all. Your body's tired and you get out of breath. But it's important to just go out and do it. So training wise, I love hitting back by itself. I usually hit back once a week, and then one or two other times during the week, maybe 2 different exercises on a Wednesday or a Thursday, and definitely Saturday before bench. Over the years, that is like the saving grace of everything. I can go deadlift right now if I wanted to, pull 500 pounds. All right. It's your body is strong when you keep building around the specific muscle groups that you're doing. And as we get older and understand these things, ooh, what do we got going on here? Oh boy. Little technical difficulties there. All right, here we go. Got this new stupid gimbal thing here. I think I got it under control now. So I always want my back to be strong. Moving machines, picking things up, doing landscaping, doing any type of physical movement where our shoulders are always rolling forward, and we want to keep that back nice and strong. I was always told in the powerlifting meets you go to, you find a guy with a big chest, big biceps, they are not going to be the strongest bench presser in the world, because your bench is built from the back. And I'm a firm believer of that over the years. My biggest bench to this day, whoa, I don't know if this freaking thing. Biggest bench to date's 435, and that was a 218 pound body weight. That week when I was doing that stuff, like I said, heavy back work, heavy rack pulls, heavy lat pull downs, heavy rows, heavy dumbbell rows. Where that bodybuilding workout was more of powerlifting style mentality there, where I want to move as much weight as possible for as much low reps as possible too. So I'd start with reps of 12, 15. And as you start going, start getting stronger, man, that last set might be six to 8 reps there. But I know for a fact I'm moving heavy weight, keeping my back nice and strong. I have like a miscellaneous day on Wednesday. Might hit some legs, might hit some shoulders. I might do a functional workout where I just go in and just throw a bunch of body parts together, just feel good, get some blood flowing. Tuesday's my shoulder day. And Thursday I just do arms. So leg wise, I don't do too much leg stuff anymore. Like I said, with my lower back and shoulders and stuff like that, you know, I might pull the sled up and down the turf a little bit with a 45 on there. Might hit some hamstring curls, some leg curls, little things like that, just to keep everything moving and feeling good. And going out for walks, nice and legs getting nice and strong. Another thing too, even going out for walks, guys, put on a set of ankle weights. You know, put a set of 2 pounds, 5 pounds, 10-pound ankle weights. Go for a walk around the block. Legs are going to be so strong by doing that. You know, you take them off and you know, you keep going forward there and stuff, and your legs are constantly doing a motion there. Boom, you're picking your leg up. Hip flexors get strong, you know, things like that. So just gotta make training fun. You know, find what your goals are. You know, sets, reps. There's days where you don't want to go in and do it, and there's days where you just got to get it done. You know, get a good pump going on, move some heavy weight, or days you just go in and just get some blood flow. I think that's the most important thing nowadays, is just getting in and getting something done. Put a point up. I don't care what you do, because 1 point's better than nothing. And you'll learn that over the years, and the mentality, and 1% better every day. All right, guys, back to where we started. This little gimbal thing made it. I have to learn how to use this thing the correct way.